Today we are going to be unboxing and testing the Camplux L10 tankless gas hot water heater. So this is the hot water heater that we are going to be using at our new off-grid cabin that we're going to be building in Sandpoint, Idaho, just in a couple of weeks. These are actually the water tanks right there that you can see we're going to be using to collect our water, and then we'll be hooking that up to a 12-volt like RV water pump that'll actually power this thing. Today we're going to be testing it just with the regular city water here at our house in Tennessee. But if you want to see how we're going to actually set it up and use it and want like a 1-month review kind of thing, we're going to have 4 to 5 people using this every day. What we got in here? We've got the shower cord, or the hose for the shower. Go ahead and just set this down here. We have got the regulator and hose for the propane gas. We've got a bag of mounting hardware, Teflon tape, and a couple of different fittings here, I'm assuming for the water. We've got the shower head holder here. And we've got the shower head. Nice looking little shower head. It's really light. I mean, it's plastic. It's got an on-off switch here for the water, it looks like. And finally here we've got the instruction manual. Good. Then that brings us here to the beast. This is what we're all here to see, right? Let's see here. It is, I mean, it's light-ish, right? I mean, it's not come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Plastic off of here and see what we got. So this is the Camplux, right? This is the L10, meaning that it will heat about 2.5 gallons a minute. Underneath here, we've got different connections: gas inlet, water outlet, water inlet, and then this right here is where you put 2 D-cell batteries, not included, but 2 D-cell batteries here for the ignition of it. Right here we've got a water regulator and a gas regulator, and then this should be a digital display of the temperature of the water right there. Of course, we've got the vent here for the exhaust, and the whole thing, I mean, you can hold it up really easy with one hand, but it's got some heft to it for sure. Let's go ahead, hook it up, and test it out. So what we're going to need to do to test this out is we're going to have to add a water fitting onto here so we can hook the garden hose up to it. Thankfully, it came with the rubber washer that goes in here to seal it for the garden hose. It is loose in there though, so be careful you don't lose it when you disconnect your garden hose. And we're also going to need to put the gas line on it as well, which goes right here. And I'll show you how to check for a leak. I'll put it on there just like finger tight, a little bit loose, and then we'll check for a leak and we'll see what a leak actually looks like, okay? They gave us quite a bit here, so we'll just go ahead and use quite a bit. And you want to wrap this, when you're putting this on, you want to wrap it so that it's going with the threads, so that as you try to thread on the fittings that you're putting on there, you're not like trying to unwrap the stuff you just wrapped on there. So make sure it goes the same direction as the threads. Just gonna put this on finger tight, see how it does here. There was a guy on YouTube that I saw, he didn't tighten it up good enough, and it actually caused a fire in this van, like on the back door of his van. So you want to make sure that you get this thing sealed because you got a flame right up in there. All right, we got this, turn it on. Let's see, you can smell it. I don't smell any leaks. But a good way to test it is just to put a little bit of soapy water on there. Okay, if you got a leak, it'll bubble up. Huh, we don't have a leak apparently. Let's just loosen it up a little bit here. There we go. How's that? There we go. See this right here? You can see we've got a leak there, so we're gonna have to tighten that up. So when you hook this up, make sure you just get some soapy water. Make sure that it is not leaking at all. see here. All right, we already got a nail up here. There's a nail hole to hang it from. Bam. Look at that. It's perfect. All right, hook up the water. Get Jules out here, see how she likes it. And we'll do a water temperature test. We'll test the temperature of the water coming in and the water coming out of this thing and see how well it actually heats up the water. So one thing that I want to tell you that I did wrong actually, right here, the hose fitting, there's actually another little black rubber washer that goes in between the fitting that they provide for you and the fitting that is actually on the heater. So you put that in and that stops all leaks, like totally. But make sure you got your hose hooked up, your shower head here hooked up. And right now we've got the battery door open. We put the 2D batteries in there, but we got it open because I don't want it to come on yet. We want to go ahead and test the water temperature coming in. Let's see, Jules, can you turn it on? No, please, no. Down, I think. There we go.
It's like 69, 68 right now.
About 68.
Yeah, I would say 68.
So we've got 68 degrees coming in right now. Let's go ahead and close the door. And now when we turn it on, we should be ready to go. Gas is on, water is on, everything's good. You ready, Jules?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Go ahead and turn it on there. Hear it? It's just started up.
Ooh, it was like icy cold.
How's it doing now?
It's gotten warm already, wow. Ooh, that's nice. It has a lot of pressure coming out too.
Yeah. When this shoots far.
Yeah.
Like spray it on your arm, like spray it up in your arm. I'll scoot back so you can not get me.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's gonna be so good. So I put the temperature in?
Yeah. 110-ish?
Yeah, 108 right now I'd say.
And
but
this
it's
is
still
with
climbing.
This is with the factory settings right here.
110 now. He likes it a lot. I guess we're not gonna be the only ones who get to have fun with it. Go, Tux, go.
Let me go ahead and we'll just turn the water pressure down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely down now. Water pressure, I mean.
The LCD is working. You can't really see it in the camera because it's so bright out here today, but it is working. Unfortunately, it's only in Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
It's climbing now, temperature. It's almost 120. Ooh, it's getting hot fast. Wow, 120. Ooh, that's hot. Ah, can't leave my hand in there very long. Ooh, yeah, you wouldn't wanna. Oh, look how red my hand is.
One thing that I was kind of concerned about with this guy when it's running is how hot is the exhaust coming out of the top. But look at that. It's running full blast right now. In my hand, I can hold it there. It's getting warm now, like hot, but it's not burning me, right? So, I mean, if you're right up here, it's not even really hot at all. It's just like warm, like an air dryer, like for your hair. If you'd like to see how we're actually gonna be using this bad boy on our off-grid property as we're building our cabin, go ahead and click the video right over there. And if you haven't yet seen a tour of our property, the video right down below it will give you a good overview tour of our property. We hope you guys have a really great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you right over there.